Yo, what's the YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back to me with yet another video. Today I got y'all boys with the best finishing badge method. I actually plan on doing this for all the methods after I did that 99 overall video. So if you haven't seen that 99 overall method, y'all need to go watch that. But for this video, I will be giving y'all pretty much the best finishing badge method for both current gen and next gen all in one video. So yeah, if you guys want this for the playmaking, y'all want this for the defense, y'all want this for the shooting, I need y'all boys right now to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and subscribe, because those will be coming. But as much support as possible is shown, the faster they will come. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got coming for today. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, I need y'all boys to like the video. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is. Let's go!
First things first though is going to be the settings. Now, the settings that you want to use when it comes to grinding your badges, you want to be able to play as long as possible and get as much XP in those games as possible. Now, if you're putting this alongside trying to go for like a gym rat from my career, and I know it's a lot of glitches when it comes to gym rat in terms of like the little task that it tries to give you to do, but if you want to just do it from my career, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you right now, you can get gym rat from just playing 40 games in my career and then just playing the playoffs, just winning the championship and getting finals MVP. It's been like that for a couple years now, and it's still been in the game. They've never taken it out, and it's in the game still to this day. So if you want to get gym rat that way, what you can do is just put the games on 5-minute quarters so you can get the games over with as fast as possible, and put the difficulty on Hall of Fame so you can just get as much XP as possible. Now, if Hall of Fame's too hard for you, go Superstar. If Superstar is too hard for you, go All-Star. If All-Star is too hard for you, just keep it on Pro. If you don't know the differences between those 4 different difficulties, they're gonna give you a little bit more XP on the higher difficulty you're gonna play on. And the more minutes you play in these games, the more you'll be able to get within these certain games. But if you play on shorter minutes, you'll be able to get through games faster to help you get that gym rat badge a lot faster. So it's really depending on what you're really trying to get faster. Are you trying to get 99 faster? Are you trying to get 99 and get gym rat badge at the same rate? It's really up to you on what you're trying to get. So yeah, it's really up to you on the settings. But what I would do is, when you're going for shooting, I wouldn't go above Pro, to be honest. If you just want to get shooting badges, I wouldn't go above Pro. But if you just pretty much just trying to get your as much XP possible every game, I would put it to Hall of Fame or Superstar. Earlier in the year, I only could play Superstar, but now I can easily play Superstar, or not Superstar, but Hall of Fame. But I can see people saying that Hall of Fame might be a little too hard this year because they did go crazy with the CPU defense. So yeah, I would say Superstar, Hall of Fame. And if you can't do that, just go whatever one feels natural to you, and just put it on as many minutes as possible so you can just get as much PT as possible. It's that simple. All right, next. Now this is a very, very important tip for people that's on current gen. Now when it comes to being on current gen, things you have to understand is, depending on what pie chart you chose, say for instance you chose the all blue pie chart where like pretty much you're only getting blue Hall of Fame, which would be finishing Hall of Fame, or you went like a finishing pie chart where it has a little bit of finishing and a little bit of shooting, but you're only getting finishing Hall of Fame. You're only gonna have finishing Hall of Fame badges on that pie chart, so you need to focus on getting finishing badges on your build. That's gonna get you, it's gonna get you more XP for finishing than any other category for doing finishing things. For such as if you went for shooting, it's gonna be harder to get as much points as you could for finishing. It's that simple. But say for instance you made a playmaking and finishing, now you're gonna be able to get playmaking and finishing at a crazy rate. So yeah, it's so on and stuff like that. When it comes to current gen, you want to make sure that you're focusing on whatever your pie chart is specifically made for, and whatever your pie chart gets Hall of Fame badges for. Pretty much that simple. And all right, last but not least, before we hop into the method, when it comes to the My Player Nation, the My Player Nation is gonna get you pretty much double VC and double badge points every single time. Now you're gonna be able to do these games once every game. Now I think there's like some glitches that you can just keep re-rolling these My Player Nation. I don't really know how to do all that. I'm gonna just tell you, take advantage of these. It's pretty much just based off the in real life games. So say for instance you're playing for the Nets and the Nets play on Tuesday and today's Monday, and you didn't play the game from previous, you can still play that game, but you're gonna have to wait till Tuesday to be able to play the next game. If you just want to, you just want to make sure to take advantage of each one of those, because it's just gonna get you that extra VC, that extra XP that you're really gonna need. It's that simple. Hey man, now I know I hit 100K, but the grind ain't stopped, and some of you niggas still ain't hitting that subscribe button. Somehow, still 90% of y'all that are watching my videos still aren't subscribed. And imagine the number we be at if y'all just hit that sub button. So subscribe! And alright, let's hop into the method. So when it comes to the best things to get finishing badges, to get finishing XP, it's gonna be contact dunks and catching lobs. Those are the two things I've always told y'all when it comes to getting finishing badges: contact dunks and catching lobs. Now, there's gonna be two different play styles for these things. Now, if you're trying to catch lobs, you're gonna be having to play a lot more off the ball, or you're gonna have to throw yourself lobs on fast breaks. Now, me personally, what I try to focus on when I'm going for finishing, I focus on contact dunks, because I feel like going for contact dunks, I can have more determining factor on that. So what I do is, a lot of the times, now on current gen, I do realize that at the beginning of the year, I was saying next gen is much easier to get, it's much harder to get contact dunks on, because I was saying that the defense is way better and the dunk meter. But now that people have gotten used to the dunk meter, the defense on next gen is still better by a lot. But on current gen, the defense is still way better than it was in previous years, especially for CPUs. And now, even now, it's even harder because a lot of people don't even know how to speed boost. So if you don't really even know how to speed boost, I do actually plan on dropping a contact dunk tutorial and a dribble tutorial soon, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, when it comes to going for contact dunks, you want to call an ISO and just try to dunk on somebody every single time. Now, is this gonna work every time? No, because you're grinding badges. But as you do it more and more, you put the right dunk packages on, you make your person be as aggressive as possible. What I've learned is, on current gen, you gotta make sure you put the right dunk packages on to be able to get as many contact dunk packages as possible, or animations as possible. So you want to make sure that you just keep trying to get as many contact dunks as possible. And contact dunks is not like shooting, it's not like floaters where it's like on a make or miss. And on current gen, you're not gonna be getting 25 contact dunks off rip regardless. So the more you try to keep going at trying to get a contact dunk, the better. Now, there's gonna be some times where you're getting a layup and you're getting blocked. That's not a bad thing. It's not gonna take anything away from you. Now, say for instance, you don't get a contact dunk and you don't get a blocked. Maybe sometimes you make a layup. Maybe sometimes you make a dunk. That also goes into your XP, but you're really trying to do that for contact dunks. But as you do it more and more, you're gonna get more and more contact dunks when it comes to doing the ISO. Now, a lot of the times when you're doing the ISO, you gotta understand how to get contact dunks. So I'm not gonna go into full detail on how to get contact dunks, but you want to call ISO, make sure that you got people spread out as much as possible. There's most of the time there's going to be somebody on the left block, and most of the time there's going to be people on the right block. When you're driving to get past your defender, you're going to notice either one of the person on the left block or one of the person on the right block is going to step up. Whoever the one is that steps up, that is going to be the harder person to contact dunk. So you're going to want to try to contact dunk the person that doesn't step up. That is going to be actually allow you to dunk more, it's gonna allow you to make more layups, and it's gonna allow you to get more contact dunks, because a lot of times with those people that's stepping up, they're stepping up and making sure that you don't even get an animation to even happen. Now, as you get your posterizer up, as you're getting badges, it's gonna become easier to get contact dunks. As you get other badges like limitless takeoff, so that you finish here, as you keep getting badges, it's gonna become easier to get these contact dunks. Now, less on contact dunks, more on lobs. Now, when it comes to lobs, if you're playing off ball, you can do pick and rolls. You can just go set screens and keep rolling. You can play off ball and roll and just spam for the lob. They'll throw it. Now, sometimes you won't catch it, but for the times you do catch it, it will give you the XP. And it's kind of similar to contact dunks. It's not based off of make or miss. It's just gonna tell you, determine how many times you've done it. So you can do it like that. But what I do based off my contact dunks, and then on my fast break, since there's not gonna be nobody on a fast break, I do a self lob. And self lobs count the same way as if somebody else threw it to me. So that's the kind of way I do it. But if you want to do pretty much like play off the ball and just keep trying to catch lobs all game, I mean, that is definitely a way you could do it, but I kind of feel like, I don't even know if it's easier. I feel like I just have more fun grinding my build, because grinding a build, regardless, it takes time. So yeah, that's just kind of what I do. But yeah, if you just feel like you get past the caps, because the caps on both of those is around 20 to 25. If you do those, you get to that number, which is pretty hard to do in this game. I'm gonna be real with you. It's pretty hard to do in this game. But if you just somehow get past those numbers, what will end up happening every single time you do that certain thing, like every single time you do a content dunk, instead of probably getting the max XP for that content dunk, it's now gonna be lowered a lot. So you're gonna want to start moving into other things. So maybe if you did 20 content dunks, now you want to just start trying to spam to catch lobs or finish lobs. Or maybe then you want to start doing acrobatic layups. Acrobatic layups get you a lot of XP too. Acrobatic layups, floaters, they get you a lot of XP. But the thing about these is, it's based off how many times you make or miss. And like I said, this is a game where the CPUs actually play a lot smarter defense. So if you're playing on a higher difficulty, it's going to be a lot harder to have a really high percentage on making those. So it's really depending on how good you are at the game on a lot of this stuff. But yeah, what I would say is content dunks, catching lobs, and making sure that you do euros and floaters. Alright, so when it comes to the best badge suggestions, I'm gonna go in order. I'm not gonna give y'all pretty much the best badges in the game. I'm gonna just give you guys the badges that's gonna help you pretty much do what it is that gets the most XP, which would be for finishing, contact dunks, lobs, when it comes to shooting, threes and off the dribbles, playmaking, lobs, and defense, steals, blocks, and rebounds. So when it comes to the finishing, badges is gonna obviously help you get more contact dunks, lobs. Obviously the two badges is gonna help you the most, posterizer and lob city finisher. Posterizer is just literally made to get you more contact dunks, and then you have lob city finisher, which is strictly to help you finish more lobs. So those are two obvious badges that's gonna help you. Then you have other badges like limitless takeoff that's gonna help you. On current gen, celebrity finisher is amazing towards helping you get more contact dunks. And when I say it's amazing, you're gonna see a substantial difference. And yeah, if you're a person that's doing like the acrobatic stuff, you can also go for a badge like acrobat. You can also go for a badge like unshippable. Believe it or not, that does help you make acrobatic layups, because a lot of the times on those acrobatic layups, when you're going through traffic, you will lose the ball. You put unshippable on, you now won't lose the ball in those situations, and that helps you keep your teammate grade up a lot of the times. So it's gonna help a lot of things. So yeah, another thing when it comes to this badge method, if you feel like getting blocked is just annoying, throw on Giant Slayer, you're gonna get blocked less. It's a lot of badges you could really say. Fearless Finisher is another great badge that you could put on and it will help. But yeah, those are the badges I would say. Now if you're a big man, Rise Up obviously will help you a lot. Fast Twitch will help you a lot. But those are the badges I would pretty much keep it down to for the finishing. Now for the playmaking, there's badges that's gonna help playmaking, and there's badges that's gonna pretty much help everything else for the offensive categories. First badge, quick first step. This is gonna help you get more contact dunks. This is gonna help you pretty much get more open shots for threes. It's gonna help you do pretty much anything you're trying to do on offense. Even help you get more lobs. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the best finishing badge method. If you guys want more videos like this, I need y'all boys right now to like the video, subscribe. If you're new, turn on notifications, be the first to ever see my videos. Share this video to anybody. I mean anybody you think it would help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fist, man. And I'm about to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Hold on, got that old cool outside.